Financial independence is defined as the status of having enough income to pay one's living expenses for the rest of one's life without having to be employed or dependent upon others. According to Nightingale.com, 95% of Americans never reach financial independence by age 65. This means that they have to work every day or rely on a governmental source of income. In other words, only 5% of Americans can live their life without stressing about money. Mike Hinkle was a 24-year-old college dropout. Using drive and ambition, he had the financial freedom to create the life that he wanted. Now at age 34, he has assets worth millions of dollars. Melanie Barjovic was a 22-year-old bartender. Her discontent with her circumstances, mixed with her dedication for a better life, led her to becoming a millionaire by age 27. And now, at age 33, she is a multimillionaire. How are they able to obtain such fortunes at relatively young ages? The answer is simple. They both decided to invest in real estate. Mike Hinkle bought a 5-bedroom house and let his 4 friends live there for $300 a month. This allowed him to live for free. He used the extra money to buy more properties, and the more properties gave him money to buy more properties. Similarly, Melanie Barjovic bought properties in the same manner. She even expanded to investing in commercial real estate. Today, I would like to show you the benefits of investing in real estate, some common misconceptions, and what you can do to begin investing. The most prevalent reason to invest in real estate is obviously to make money. But the best way to do it is to start as early as possible. There is an old saying that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. That especially applies to investing. It is never too late to begin investing and planning for the future, but the sooner, the better. This advice comes from Financial Avenue 2020. If you buy a rental property worth $100,000 at the age of 20 and charge $1,000 a month, by the time you are 30, the property will be completely paid off and you have made an additional $20,000. And by the time you are 50, that one rental will have made you $360,000 in profit. Now multiply that by however many properties you want to buy. The younger you are, the more money there is to be made. Also, investing young gives you more financial freedom. It gives you options. You can pursue the career of your choice and get a paycheck every week while having the steady income from your investments coming in. So if work is running you thin and you need some days off, the rent from your properties have your back. Or investments can make you enough money to where you have the option to decide if you want to keep your job or not. Chris Kahn, a real estate investor, stated through his web series Limitless TV that he got into real estate while in college at age 22 and dedicated himself to learning as much as he could about investing. He retired from working at age 26, the same year he graduated, and now at age 40 he is worth $65 million. This proves that anyone can invest and there is benefit in starting early. There are some common misconceptions to investing in real estate. One misconception is that one must be wealthy or come from money to invest, and this is far from the truth. According to Dave Ramsey 2020, 80% of millionaires are first generation and come from nothing. Therefore, as long as you put your mind to it, the fields of investing are endless. Feeding off of that, many feel that to invest in real estate, you must have money to buy a property in full, and that is not true. There are many financing options to help you with that. A common fear throughout the youth is that they will not be taken seriously or they are not old enough to invest. This is a fear that one should not let hinder their success. Help from a mentor is very beneficial in this field. However, nothing will benefit you more than experience. Fortune Builders 2020 assures that opportunities are there for young investors, but you need to be willing to put the time in to gain the experience. Let your hard work be your resume. There are also many real estate groups that focus on people 30 years and younger. It's all about how serious you take investing in real estate. How can you invest in real estate? First off, do your research. There are many types of property from residential to commercial to invest in. There are also different strategies as to how to invest, from flipping to renting. The College Investor 2020 states that education is the first investment you should make. This will help you decide on which route of investing is best for you. Another investment you should have is an investment into yourself. You can invest in yourself by saving money. The American Bankers Association states, "It is important to learn how to save money when you are young because that's when you form habits that last a lifetime. The more money you have, the more purchasing power you have. It is also important to start building credit early and wisely. The more credit you have, the more borrowing power you have." According to an article on Forbes.com, young people struggle with low credit scores, particularly because they don't have enough time behind them to establish credit and wealth. Building credit can be just as easy as saving money. All it takes is discipline. There are also different ways to build credit, from paying off a credit card to even paying yourself. It's all about how you decide to go about it. With money saved and strong established credit, your options in real estate are endless. Just to put it all into perspective, you do your research and educate yourself on different types of properties and strategies, and you decide you want to buy a residential rental. You then put aside 15% of all your paychecks for 8 months, and you also decide to pay off a credit card for the same 8 months. Once the 8 months pass, you have a nice sum of money and a high credit score. You find a property that you like, you get a loan, and you purchase that property. The mortgage on this property costs you $400 a month. You get tenants who live there, and they pay you $1,200 a month. That is $800 that you can put in your pocket each month. Now multiply that 800 by the amount of properties you plan to own. You have full control of the wealth that you want to build. As you age and gain success from real estate, teach and guide the youth under you so that they can be successful. Then they can teach the successes to the youth under them, and the cycle will continue. Don't fall into that 95% of people who have to worry about money regularly. Be like Melanie or Mike, who were regular young adults that had the determination to live a better life. And then they created multi-million-dollar empires. Achieve financial freedom and pass your knowledge to those around you to decrease a large percentage of people who have financial dependence. Investing in real estate gives you the opportunity to have the money to live the life that you decide.